Hi guys, thank you for joining on my first food tutorial. We're making chicken parmesan. So where we start off, I'm seasoning my already clean and cut chicken breast cutlets that I got from Whole Foods. I'm using some pink Himalayan salt. I'm using some black pepper, and I know for a fact, some garlic powder. I think when seasoning that you should keep it simple and not over season your food. People, when I watch little videos, they're always over seasoning food, like, oh my god, it looks so good, blase, blase. But y'all know how much salt y'all putting on y'all food. And I've really, since I've been pregnant, I've been laying off the salt like that. But the food still comes out good, so you don't have to salt your food up for it to be good. Now at this point, I'm just flipping my chicken breasts over so I can season the other side. As you can see, the way that I'm flipping this chicken over, I literally hate touching raw chicken. I always have, and I always wash my hands, so I'm gonna wash them in between seasoning. I'm gonna wash them between flipping. I'm gonna rub the seasoning in and wash them. So I'm gonna try to like either delete all the washing hands or like fast forward it a little bit. So now that the chicken breast is done being seasoned, I'm going to go to the next step, and I'm going to clean my counter off, get all that seasoning off the counter, and I'm going to start with my egg mixture. I'm going to take 2 cage-free eggs, and I'm going to crack them into a small bowl. That's going to be the base of my egg mixture. Once I crack those eggs, I'm going to grab a fork, and I'm going to whisk those 2 eggs together. Now, after whisking those eggs, I'm taking some of that salt, some pepper, some garlic powder, and I'm going to take some minced garlic, and I'm going to whisk that in with my eggs. And next, we're going to start with our breading. This is the best part. So I'm going to take some panko breadcrumbs that I got from Whole Foods as well. Anything you see with that 365 on it came from Whole Foods. After the panko, I'm going to put in some Parmesan. I got this from Meyer. And this is already grated Parmesan. I'm just going to put that in as well. This is going to be my coating for the chicken. I'm taking some oregano leaves, and I'm going to add some parsley as well. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic powder in there, a little bit more pink Himalayan sea salt and pepper to this as well, because this is the breading of my chicken, so I don't want it to be bland. Now, I almost forgot I had this Italian herb grinder by McCormick. I'm going to add some of that in. That's like the holy grail. I'm making an Italian dish, so why not put that in there? So this is my dry mixture here. I stirred it up with the fork, and this is just going to be my breading for the chicken. I'm going to get started on my sauce. I'm going to take 1 Vidalia onion, and I'm just going to find me a good knife to cut it with. I'm not a chef, y'all. I be cutting my fingers when I use knives, so I be having to be careful. But I'm just use this small knife right here, and I'm gonna dice my onion into small pieces. I'm going to take some sunflower oil. I really love this oil, and I'm going to add it to my pan. And I'm going to add some minced garlic in there for the base of my sauce. Once I put in the garlic, I'm going to add those diced onions. And I'm going to cook until they're clear. I'm not going to burn them. Just cook them on medium heat.
Today we're here today with Krishana's Culinary Arts and Craft School. Today we're going to be making chicken breast seasoned with garlic, pepper, and a little sea salt. We have the onions and the garlic over there brewing. I have a hookah coal over there on the stove going. My hookah. And yeah, today I'm going to take you guys through a little journey of how we cook our food.
That's going to be my intro to the video.
Now back to the cooking. I'm actually going to leave the sound on so you can hear the onions and the garlic cooking. I'm just stirring them around in my pan with my sunflower oil and just letting them get a good cook on them for the flavor. Once I do that, I'm going to add some of this sauce. I'll put the name below. I got this also from Whole Foods, and when I tell y'all, it's so good. Now I'm just stirring in some seasonings. I added some black pepper, some garlic, a little bit of my salt, obviously. And I'm going to also put in a little bit of sugar. Yes, you guessed it. It's to cut the acid. Here, guys, I'm going to start with my process of egg and breading my chicken. I wish I had a better view of it. I thought that it was recording the full thing, but I really need a camera because my phone doesn't do it any justice. But first, I just dip it in the egg and I saturate it and make sure I get all that extra egg off of it. And then I throw it right in the breadcrumbs so it can land in there and just get breadcrumb on it. Then I just add it on there and flip it around. You'll see. Here's a semi better angle that I tried to do, but you can kind of see it better. my sauce is done cooking, I'm going to put some more sunflower oil in a different pan so I can fry my chicken breasts. I'm just testing the oil out to make sure that it's ready to cook. Make sure your grease is hot when you do this. I'm just going to grab my chicken breast off the plate and I'm going to gently put it right in that frying pan. Oh, I already put one in there. I was trying to figure out where it went. And here's me flipping them. I leave it on there maybe about 4 minutes on each side, but this is fresh grease. So right now they're a little light skinned, so I'm going to leave the first ones in a little bit longer. Chicken breast after I cook them about 10 minutes. Next after that, I'm going to take a pan and I'm going to grab my sauce and just put a little bit at the bottom of the pan so I can have a base to start with. After that, I'll add my chicken breast and I cover them with the same sauce. I use about 2 spoonfuls. Usually people probably put a whole bunch of sauce in theirs, but I do not want my chicken to get soggy. I still wanted some crunch. You don't have to do it this way. You can do it however you want. Next, we're going to go in with some shredded mozzarella cheese and put that right on top of the chicken breast. These pre-made raviolis from Whole Foods. I just cooked them like the directions told me, and I didn't have a strainer, so I'm doing it the getaway and using a spatula and getting the water off of them. Almost at my final step because these took like only 4 minutes maybe to cook. So I'm just adding some seasoning to them because they don't come seasoned, but they do have spinach and mozzarella cheese in the inside, and I highly recommend them actually because they are really good. I'm going to put everything below that I used at the bottom. Oh my god, I didn't know this part was in here. But I'm going to put everything below that I used at the bottom, and here is the final look. So let me know how you guys feel about it.